Hey, tada! Welcome to another episode of Monna. In my last video, I said Monna but Monna Legend 50. You should check out the video if you haven't. So I've spent some time with the Navara Pro2X. Let's find out if this buggy qualifies for the Monna title. Let me briefly explain what a Monna is. So Monna is a man, but Monna is a real man. Mina always see the Navara as being one of the primary catalysts for the direction modern double cabs have took. Back when the first Navara was introduced, it challenged the perception that buggies had to be agricultural feeling like machines, tough, robust, loud and clattery. It showed us that a double cab can be a thing of luxury and comfort, and the rest followed. Don't get me wrong, Nango Navatu. I'm not naive to think that it's solely responsible for this, but I'd like to believe that it played a rather important role in shifting the mindset. All one has to do is to look at the sales figures from back then to know that they were onto something. Welcome to CarWise, a channel to help you choose your car wisely. In this video, I'm gonna share with you the review of the new Nissan Navara Pro2X. I don't want this to sound like it's a short history of this car, but when the 2015 model rolled out, it was impressive. It had the then new 5-link rear suspension with coil springs that made it ride like an SUV, with road manners and a quiet, compliant ride. It was something that the competitors of that time couldn't match. It's unbelievable how the goalposts have moved. The latest Toyota Hilux and Ford Ranger competitors have since caught up, and many would say surpassed the levels of refinement that Navara was once known for. And Nissan has responded by giving us an updated offering because Ukatakata so sharp. The new locally built Nissan Navara takes strides forward to try and recapture the hearts of South African people. Bafetu, I need you and I to be on the same page in this review. Let's pretend that Nissan Navara was dead and now they're trying to resurrect it from the grave, more like it has survived Armageddon. The latest update to the Navara sees it using the tried and tested underpinnings, and while numerous revisions take place under the skin. The most noticeable change is to the front end, where the grille has been extended to drop down into the lower section of the front bumper. The grille surround is chrome on the LE models, but on this top of the range Pro2X model, we have it finished in satin black. This new grille is flanked by new LED element headlights on the LE and Pro X models, and the entire range gets a reprofiled bumper with sharper lines and more masculine feel. Small touches of red in this model break potential monotony, while a fresh set of gloss black 17-inch alloy wheels and black over fenders round off the rugged but sporty look. At the rear, the bed height has been increased and the tailgate resculptured to enhance the presence of the built-in spoiler effect. It's offset by a new taillight design and the color-coded bumper inserts, along with embossed Navara name in the tailgate, bring the aging design up to speed with modern trends. This updated Nissan Navara could contest for the best looking buggy Momzansi. Wouldn't you agree? Share your views in the comments, Bafetu. This interior will be familiar to anyone who has spent some time in the second generation Navara, and the basic shape and form hasn't changed. An interior revamp has glammed things up, with new leather seats with contrasting stitching and a sportier 3-spoke steering wheel with the red Nissan logo. A bit of a disappointment is that the dashboard remains hard plastic, but all the human touch points, including the door armrest and the center console between the front seat, are softly padded. The upgrade to the 8-inch infotainment system comes with inclusion of several convenience features that make life a little bit easier on the road. This Pro X models gets a bundled navigation system as well as Apple CarPlay and Android Auto integration to complete the Bluetooth and CD player capabilities. Overall, it's a pleasant step up in the cabin ambience, and the buggy also gets an improved safety with a host of new driver aids, ABS brakes, brake assist and dual front airbags across the whole Navara range, while this top spec one gets 7 airbags which also gets stability control, reverse camera, blind spot warning, lane departure warning, intelligent emergency braking and rear cross traffic alert. Some executive features in this model includes an electrically adjustable driver's seat, cruise control, automatic headlights and windscreen wipers, and the biggest and cheesy flex for me is the power sliding rear windscreen. With 3 USB charging ports in front and 1 in the rear, there won't be any feuds of who gets to charge first. Backseat passengers also gets their own rear vents. Under the bonnet, the Nissan Navara now has a 2.5-liter turbo diesel engine that produces 140 kilowatts of power and 450 Nm of torque. It's coupled to a 7-speed automatic transmission. While there's much attention focused on the 4x4 double cabs, Nissan sales of the Navara are made up of 61% of 4x2 and 39% of 4x4. Maybe that's why I listed this Pro2X mobile home. It's selling better than the Pro4X. The ride quality is still bumpier than an SUV when the load bin is empty, but the new chassis mounting for less vibration, better shock absorber damping, and a new dual red 5-link coil suspension which has all noticeably smoothed out the ride, particularly on rough and gravel roads. Apart from a mild turbo lag in a standing start, the Navara's overall performance is a satisfying brisk. It's an easy cruiser on open roads and has sufficient overtaking edge to whip long tracks with confidence. Nissan claims 7.6 litre to the 100 km on fuel consumption, but I honestly think they're being overly optimistic. This buggy weighs 2 tonnes bafethu. 10 litres to the 100 km makes sense. Claims are fine, but real world figures are what counts. The money part is always tricky for me because when you are broke, the whole video is just a great way to escape your reality. This money stuff kid lochabo Mr. How Much. By the way, if you haven't checked Mr. How Much's channel, you better go there after watching this. Support local YouTube wafethu. Back to the Navara. The Pro2X model sells for 765,500 rands if you finance it over 60 months with no deposit and no balloon. At an interest rate of 12.5%, your monthly repayment will be 17,222 rands. Search around for an affordable comprehensive insurance and get one for a young 3,000 rands, while the 80 liters fuel tank will need 2,080 rands for a single full tank of diesel, and your minimum cost of ownership is at 22,302 rands 88 cents. Monna ke vene ya dura bafethu. But at least you will get a 6-year or 90,000 km service plan as standard and a 6-year or 150,000 km warranty. If you are looking for a car in this segment, Navara is a worthy consideration and should be on your list. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel for more car-wise content to help you choose your car wisely. Sharp.